Welcome everybody to the Coyotes' first YouTube video. This game is the 2025 Martin Luther King USSSA tournament. This is the semifinal game. Winner goes on to the finals. This is Heart and Hustle that we're playing. And up first at bat for the Coyotes, we have number 39, Josiah. So let's get this thing started. Here we go. And there's a hit, and looks like it's going towards first baseman, and he gets the out. Second baseman flipped the ball to first base for the first out. Redbird. Up next, we have number 55, Georgie. Now, if you see what bat Georgie's swinging here, this is the brand new Icon Unicorn. Something like that they call it. We rented this as a team so the kids can try it out and feel its power. And next pitch, swing, hit, going towards shortstop. And shortstop makes a play to first base for the second out. So 2 outs, nobody on. Up next, number 6, Anthony. And that first pitch is going to be a ball outside. And pitch number 2 is on the way. Swing, big hit, out to the outfield. And it is caught for the out. That's 3 outs, 3 and out. No runners, no score. Now going to the bottom of the first. Now this is the very first video that I've filmed from this position. So you notice that first inning I was following the batters as they run. Then I realized real quick that obviously everybody wants to see what happens with the ball. So as the game goes on, I try to get better in transitioning to actually filming the play as it happens. I also did have my young daughter with me and my dog, so filming at some points was a little bit difficult. But learn as we go. There we go. Looks like first 2 pitches are out. We got 2 strikes so far. 2 and 1, 3 pitches. And pop fly going to the outfield and drops right between the shortstop and center field. That's going to be a base hit for a leadoff single. Starting on the mound for the Coyotes is number 23, Winston. And looks to try to get a pick off at first. He's going to be called safe. Right there, first baseman is Anthony. But yeah, pitcher starting out is Winston. And behind the plate is Declan playing catcher. Next pitch away, looks like that's going to be called a ball. Runner steals second base. Throw down, but he's still safe. And the shortstop right there covering second base is going to be Josiah. Here we go. Next pitch away. It's going to be a ball high. The runner stays at second base. Looks like this runner got his Christmas drip. That looks like the gingerbread sliding mitt. And he's going to be advancing to 3. No throw down. Right there, our Coyotes third baseman, number 55. That's going to be Georgie. Next pitch hit, going to Josiah, shortstop. Looks like it just does not have enough power to get to Josiah in time, so there is no play at first base. So it's going to be an RBI single. Score is now 1-0. Heart hustle. Probably get ready for another throw down here at second base. This is 9U baseball. So it's their first year they're actually allowed to get their leadoffs and steal bases. We got the throwdown coming. He's going to 2. He's going to be in there safe. Josiah puts the tag on, but it is too late. This runner's also got the gingerbread drip going on. Next pitch away, swing and a miss. That's going to be a strike. Runner still at second base. No outs. Scores 1-0. Bottom of the first. Low pitch. Declan's able to control it behind the plate. Hold the runner at 2. If that count, we got 2-1. There we go, pitch away. That's going to be getting the outside edge for strike 2. 2-2, here we go. And pitch away. That's just going to be low and outside for another ball. Runner does not advance. Runner still at second base. Going to have a full count now. And pitch away. Swing, hit towards the second baseman. That's the CJ. CJ makes a good play. Get the out at 1. Runner is going to be advancing over to 3. 1 out. Declan telling everybody to move back. I think he's basing that stat just by the looks of this number 17, this hitter. He's a big boy. And pitch away. He contacts it. Looks like it's going to CJ again at second, and he fields the ball, makes a great play. So that's going to be an out at 1 for the second out, but that runner at 3 is going to score. Scores now 2-0. Heart and hustle, 2 outs. All right, first pitch away. He's going to swing. That looks like it was a foul ball. I believe it went off the batter's foot. You can tell by him limping. Yep, definitely hit his foot. So that's going to be a foul ball. 0-1. Winston, number 23, our pitcher, he's definitely been the workhorse lately on the mound. The day prior to this, he pitched, I believe, 3 innings. Yeah, pitched 3 innings. And he's back to work again for his team. Second pitch away. That's going to be called strike 2. All right, we're in a good count here with no balls, 2 strikes. Winston's going to try to close this out to limit the damage. There's only 2 runs in this first inning. Pitch away, and another foul ball. And swing, that's hit again to CJ, who fields it, sweeps it up. No problem for this duo right here. CJ and Anthony making 3 outs at first base. Good job, boys. All right, transitioning, top of the second. Number 13, Sammy, is going to be the batter for the Coyotes. And he'll take first pitch for ball 1. Now, Sammy's bat has been on fire this weekend so far. See if he can keep it going with that new unicorn bat. He's going to take second pitch again for another ball. Now, I wonder if Sammy knew he was going to be swinging this bat, and that's why he wore those gloves. He's got the matching Bruce bolts to go with it. Third pitch away, and Sammy connects with it, hits a high one. And it's going to be a ground roll double, bounces over the fence. Nice hit, Sammy. He'll make his way to second base, jog it in. All right, pitcher Winston up to bat. Got no outs. Sammy on second base. Got a swing. That's hit in play. Winston's hustling over to 1, and he's not going to be in time. He's going to be out at 1. Sammy does advance to third base. Next up, we got JP. Ready to hit. JP is a new addition to this Coyote goal team. They're lucky to have him. And pitcher's keeping Sammy at third base. Pitch away. That's going to be low ball. That gets past the catcher. And, There's a great play at home, but Sammy's able to sneak in and is called safe. Pitcher bobbled that baseball that was thrown by the catcher, but that was a very close play. Sammy gets the first run for the Coyotes, makes it now 2-1. And umpire's going to say that JP went. That's going to be a call to strike. I believe the count's 1-1. Could be wrong. Pitch away. That's going to be swung and hit foul. 1-2 now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. See if Jaden can stay alive. And swing and miss. He's called out. That's going to be second out. 2 down. CJ's up to bat. And he hits it to the outfield. And they make the play. Right fielder catches it for the third out. Inning over. So score is now 2-1. Hart Hustle still with the lead. Bottom of the second inning. Winston still pitching. That's going to be just outside for ball 1. And another ball. Looks like maybe a little high. 2-0. And he's going to get called for a strike. That just took the outside. The strike zone right there. Here we go. 2-1. Next pitch away. Just high again. It's now going to be 3-1. Pitch away. That's going to be a walk now. Ball 4. So we got a runner on 1. Nobody out. Next pitch is away. Swing, and he's going to hit it foul. 0-1. And Winston's going to be called for a balk here. That's going to advance the runner over to second base. CJ covering the bag. Gets back to his spot, and it's hit again. It's going to the outfield. And it's just outside of Sammy's reach, the right fielder. So they're going to get that runner all the way home to score again. 21 with the double. All right, still no outs. 1 run scored. Swing and a miss. That's going to be strike 1. Score now is 3-1. Hart Hustle leading. Winston with pitch away, and it's going to be hit and play through the gap all the way out to center field. JP slips in this wet grass. Play at home is not going to be in time. They're going to score another run. And the batter, number 16, is going to move to second base. Shows bunt. Bunts it just foul. Trying to advance the runner. That's going to be a first strike. Hit in play. Right to Winston. Like I said earlier, I've learned that I need to follow the ball as the video goes because we don't know what that is, but I'm pretty sure he was thrown out at 1. We'll find out if there's a runner that advances to second, but since there's not, looks like Winston made the play and was able to get him out at 1. So 1 out, runner on 3. Low pitch, just missed the zone there. Looks like the umpire kind of thought about it. Here we go. Next pitch is away. That's going to be just outside. Declan's able to hold on to it, not let it get past him. Trying to hold that runner at 3 from scoring. Next pitch. That looks good. That's going to be called a strike. What's our count? Something like 2-1. Next pitch. That's going to be just high. That's going to be ball 4 for another walk. Runners on the corners, 1 out. Number 3 from Heart and Hustle is going to be the next batter. Pitch away. That's just going to be low and outside, it looks like, for ball 1. Runner at first does advance, so now runners are at second and third. Again, there's only 1 out. Pitch away, and just outside, ball 2. That's going to be in there for a strike, 2-1. Strikeout right here would be huge, considering you got 2 runners on. And almost takes out the batter right over his head. Looks like count's going to be now 3-1. See if Winston can hold on to this guy, not walk him, load the bases. Nice pitch. That's going to be swung at and hit for foul. We got a full count now, 3-2. And that's going to be called a ball just low, below the zone. We got bases loaded, 1 out. Coyotes are going to need to make a good play here. Try to turn 2 to stop any more scoring from happening. Again, score is should just be 3-1 still. And that one's going to be called strike 1. Pitch is high and inside, but number 8 is swinging for the fences. He wants to bring in all these runners, but he's going to miss, and it's going to be strike 2. Next pitch away. And swung at, foul ball. Batter staying alive. And he hits it into play. That's going to be caught by Sammy. Right fielder making a good play there. Gets it in. So we're at 2 outs now. That did score the runner that was at 3. So for the sacrifice fly, score should be 4-1 now, Heart and Hustle. Pitch away, hit. It's going to be a foul ball right at right field. Sammy also slips in the wet grass. CJ with it, picks it up, and that's going to score at least 1. Looks like scores 2 more runs. And he's going to be credited for a double. Still 2 outs. That's going to be a wild pitch, low outside. That's going to advance the runner over to 3. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 2. Got 2 on him. See if Winston can end this here. Get out of this inning. Pitch away. Looks like he's just going to be inside for a ball. That's going to get behind Declan, and that's going to score that runner coming in from third base. That hit Winston's hand. He was checking out his finger on that one. Hopefully it didn't hurt him too much. Got number 17 back up. Pitch away. It's going to be called a ball. Runner advances. Looks like stole second base. Still 2 outs. Pitch is going to be low, getting past Declan. Runner advances to 3. His swing by number 17 hits the foul ball. Oh, and a wild one there by Winston. That's going to bring in that runner. Heart and Hustle with another run. Pitch away. Hit. Another foul ball. He's got 2 strikes on him. Pitch away, and the umpire rings him up for strike 3. That is the 3rd out, getting out of that inning. I think they scored 4 runs maybe. I'll have to look it up. All right, here we go. We are now at the top of the 3rd inning. Heart and Hustle scored 6 runs, making it 8-1 total now. The Coyotes are going to have to rally to make a comeback here. Swing and a miss by Jaden. Pitch away. That's going to be low for a ball. Count's going to be 1-2. No outs. That's going to be a high pitch for ball 2. Jaden joined the Coyotes during this last offseason before fall ball. Been with us now for a few months. And that's going to be strike 3, swinging and missing. That's going to be the 1st out. All right, our catcher, Declan, is up to base. Up to the plate. And he's going to take that one for a ball 1. Looks a little high and outside. And pitch 2 is Declan swinging for strike 1. Here's the pitch. That's going to be low. Ball 2. 2-1. Next pitch. Also a ball. 3-1. Got a hitter's count here, Declan. If you like it, hit it to the fence. Catcher setting up for that outside pitch, and it's just a little too far outside. It's going to be ball 4 for a walk. Declan gets on base with 1 out. Coming up next should be the top of the lineup. Should have Josiah. There he is. Josiah sticking with his hype fire, not trying the unicorn. Sticking to what he knows, and pitchers are looking for a pickoff on Declan. That's a ball. First pitch, low, in the dirt. That's going to get Declan to second base comfortably. And Josiah puts it in play. It's going to be foul ball, first base side. Next pitch. No, he's able to hold it. That's going to be a ball inside. And right over Josiah's head. Might be looking at a full count here soon. See what the umpire's got. Pitch away, calling him for strike 2. All right, count should be full now. Yes, full count. 1 out. Runner on second base. Josiah swings, fouls it off. Staying in this bat. Puts it in play. Here it goes. It's right to the second baseman who's able to field it and make the play to 1. So that's going to be out number 2, advancing Declan over to third base. Like we said, we need a rally going here. We're behind by 7 runs. And that's going to be a wild pitch. Gets behind the catcher. That should bring Declan in for the score. And he's going to be safe at home. Second run. Up to bat, we got Georgie. 2 outs, nobody on. Another low pitch for a ball. Georgie swings, hits it right up the center. That is through the infielders and to the center fielder. That's going to get Georgie aboard first base. All right, we got a 2-out single. Anthony's up to bat. He hits it, puts it in play right to the shortstop. Shortstop is unable to handle it. That's going to make Anthony safe at first and advance Georgie to 2. Putting something together here with these 2 outs. I got 2 runners on, and Sammy with the hot bat. Also swinging that unicorn. And that's going to be low. He'll take that one. Runners will advance. 2nd and 3rd now. And Sammy connects with it. That's to the second baseman who's unable to handle it. That unicorn's got too much power, I guess. And there's a play at home. Goes past the catcher. So runner should advance one more. So that's going to be a RBI single for Sammy, and he's able to advance to 2. Winston puts his bat on the ball. That's also able to drop over to the right fielder, who's not able to make the play at home, scoring another run. So there we go. We've got Sammy over at 3rd now. Winston at 1. He was not able to advance on that last play. Heart and Hustle doing a quick mound visit here. Try to get redialed. They don't want to give up too much of their lead. With this 2-out rally Coyotes are putting together, this is JP up to bat, and that's going to be called strike 1. Winston's able to take second base, so we got runners 2nd and 3rd. Still 2 outs. JP swings, puts the bat. Yep, there he goes, right up the middle. Shortstop's unable to make the play. Another throw down at home. And we're not able to bring Winston from 3rd in, but Sammy scores, so that'll be another run for the Coyotes. Looks like they've put together 4 runs here. With this 2-out rally they got going on in the top of the 3rd to try to get back in this game. CJ's up to bat now. That's going to be called a strike. Two outs, runners on 2 or 3 still. Counts 1-1. CJ swings, and umpire's calling a foul ball there. 1-2. Pitch away, swing and a miss for strike 3. Heart and Hustle is able to get out of that inning, giving up 4 runs, but not losing their lead. So here we go, bottom of the 3rd. JV's now pitching. And we got ball 2.
2-0.
Hard Hustle team seemed to be able to find the unicorn bat as well. And that's going to be called a strike, 2-1. And he swings, hits it, puts it in play. And that's going to be caught by second baseman CJ, making the out. CJ's been putting in the work over at second base during this game. And that's going to be fouled off. Pitch low and outside. And that's just high for another ball. Counts 2-1. 1 out. No runners on. That's going to be in there for a strike. Strike 2. Counts 2-2. And that's going to be low and outside for ball 3. Full count now. And payoff pitch on the way. That's going to be called strike 3. Umpire rings him up. Batter's not real happy with that one, but it was just enough, close enough to that zone for the umpire to ring him up. That's going to be 2 outs, and that's going to be called a ball just outside. Maybe a makeup pitch for that last one. And that's going to be a little farther outside, ball 2. Swing, fouled off. Count's going to be 2-1 now. That pitch is right down the middle, and it's hit out to right field, and that's going to hop over the fence for a ground rule double. Sometimes it's better for it to get out than it is to stop at that fence, because a lot of times those will turn into triples, and it can even lead to an error getting them home. But hopping over the fence, at least you just hold them to a double. Nice hit either way. And Georgie makes a great play. Foul ball way out to the fence on the third base side, and Georgie's able to get to it and make that play. Diving catch for the 3rd out, and they get out of this one without giving up any runs. All right. Top of the 4th. Jaden's up. Pitch away. Umpire's going to call ball. And Jaden swings, fouls it off. 1-1. And another pitch is going to be low. Ball 2. 2-1. And way inside, Jaden has to step out of the box. That's going to be another ball. 3-1, hitters count. And calling strike. Full count now, 3-2. Jaden swings, hits it, makes contact. That is to the right fielder, who's able to make the play and throw him out at 1. Batters need to always remember these outfielders, especially that right field, can make that play at 1 on these smaller fields, and they need to hustle. Oh, that almost got Declan in the elbow. That's going to be a ball inside. And that's going to be another ball high. Yesterday's game, first time I've seen it happen, but we had Winston in center field. Ball was hit to him, and he fields it from center field, throws a rocket over to first base, and throws the runner out. I've not seen that happen from center field, so that was pretty awesome to see. Now, number 10 was a little upset that the center fielders weren't getting enough attention, so he decided to shift right a little bit. And looks like that's going to be a ball 4. Declan's going to get another walk, get on base. 1 out. Josiah's up next. Declan's going 2, and he's able to get there in time. This catcher does have a pretty good pop time. He's making those plays questionable. Another low pitch for a ball. And Josiah puts it in play. Oh, that's going to be foul ball just outside first baseline. Another pitch can be a ball. Another swing, foul ball. Catcher is trying to keep Declan honest over at second base. Swing, and that's going to be a strikeout for Josiah. That's going to be 2 outs. Georgie up to bat. Declan's at second base. Georgie hits it, puts it in play. That is not able to get picked up by the shortstop. And looks like maybe it was picked up by the shortstop. Third baseman probably missed that play, and the shortstop was able to pick it up and get the out at 1. So that's going to end that inning. We're now going to the bottom of the 4th. Hard Hustle is still with the lead. Jaden's still on the mound. See if Jaden could go another 3 and out, or I guess it was 4 and out, but another shutout inning. It's going to be a swing for foul ball. Ooh, that was a close pitch right on that outside line, but the umpire did not like it. Didn't give him a ball. Pitch away right down the center. It's going to be fouled off again. That's going to be high for ball 4. So leadoff walk. That's going to be called a strike. Declan's throwing down, runner's going, and he's going to be safe. Josiah making a good catch there and almost kind of fooled the runner. He almost stepped off that bag. That's going to be called a strike. Declan thrown down to 3. Are they able to make the play? Looks like no. It's going to be safe. Georgie, third baseman. All right, runner on 3, no outs. This could be a hard one to get out of. And there you go, swing and a miss, strike 2. Or that's strike 3. It's going to be called ball, high and outside. Jaden going for the pickoff at third base. Keeping that runner there. That's going to be a swing. That's in play. CJ's able to field it, get the out at 1. Another good play by CJ at second base, and Anthony making the grab. And that ball's put in play again to CJ, making the snag and getting the out. There we go. So it looks like Hard Hustle was able to score 1 run, but thanks to some good pitching and that slick glove of CJ's, they're able to get out of it with minimal damage. Anthony's up to bat now. And this should be the now top of the 5th inning. Hard Hustle still with the lead. Anthony hits it, puts it in play. It's on the ground. Here's that center fielder trying to get him, but he misses it. And now Anthony's going to go for 2. And he'll get there, safely standing up. So that's a good way to start if you're trying to mount a comeback with the leadoff double. And Sammy puts it in play right between the pitcher's legs and off the shortstop's glove. And he walks his way into first base. All right, runners on the corners, no outs. And catches the outside edge for strike 1. And that's going to be called strike 2. Grabbing that outside edge of the strike zone. You can see where that catcher's setting up. He is definitely on that line. And that one's going to be too far outside. It's going to be called a ball. Yeah, and that's right down the middle. Winston puts it in play, and the shortstop makes a sliding play to grab it and throw Winston out at 1. But that is an RBI and advances the runners. Ball high and inside on JP. He's got 1 runner on 3, 1 out. That's going to be outside. But I'm noticing this catcher-pitcher duo like to set up on the outside. If you see that catcher's glove, now I think he realized it there and he shifted back over. But he's setting up outside, trying to get those outside calls. That's going to be inside on JP, swing and a miss for a strike. So when I set up my camera to film this game, I didn't put on my external microphone. I didn't think the outside volume would really be that important or a big deal, but now that I'm putting this video together, I definitely notice the wind noise is pretty bad, and that's why I have the volume totally turned down at this point. But yeah, so something to learn moving forward with making these videos. Need to get that external microphone on and hopefully get better quality audio so I don't have to turn off this game noise on you guys. Full count now, 3-2, 1 out. Coming to the end of the wire here for the Coyotes. They're going to need to score a few more runs if they're going to get back in this. And swing and a miss, going to be called out. That's going to be out number 2. CJ's up to bat. Number 10 getting his camera time again. And that's going to be a wild pitch outside. Runner does not advance from 3, so there will not be another run scored. CJ puts it in play, and it's going to get to the pitcher, and pitcher makes the out at 1. A force out, not allowing that run to score. So here we go. Bottom of the 5th inning. It's going to be Jaden's 3rd inning pitching now. Jaden's pitching a pretty good game right here to keep the Coyotes in it. That's just inside for a ball. Pitch away, puts it in play. That's going to get past Josiah's shortstop. Winston is going for that center field force out like he did the day before. Not able to get there in time. It's a good effort. That's going to be a pitch low and outside. It's going to advance the runner over to 2. That's going to be strike. Nice pitch. Next pitch away. That's a swing and a miss. Strike 2. Counts 1-2. Runner at second base, no outs. Oh, Jaden's able to pick him off, but the throw gets by. And that runner's going to make it from second base all the way to home off the air. It's a good pickoff move, but the throw just was not able to be on point, allowing that runner to get all the way home. That's the risky run. And that's going to be hit right to Jaden for the easy force out at 1. Out number 1. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. And that's going to be strike 2. Another swing and miss. Like Jaden's getting him on these high and inside parts of the zone. And that's going to be low. Puts it in play. That ball's going to get all the way to the fence. Sammy throwing it in. Getting it to CJ. And that looks like it's going to be a stand-up double. So with number 17, let's not throw low and inside. Try to keep those high pitches. And that's going to be fouled off for a strike 1. Shows bunt. Puts it down. And Georgie scoops it up and makes the throw to 1. Don't think that was in time for the out. Coach Rick is going to come out for a mound visit, get the boys dialed in here for this, what is likely their last defensive inning. And that's also put in play to Josiah, the shortstop. He's going to get the out at 1. Now going for third, and that was close. Called safe. Here's a slow-mo. Oh, and that is very hard to tell. If Georgie was able to get the glove on that shin before that foot hit down, Coach Chris is going to talk to the umpire and ask if they can talk it out. So they're going to get together, and they are going to call him out. That's going to end the inning. And here we go. Top of the 6th now. Jaden's up to bat. He's going to put that in play right to the pitcher. Pitcher's going to take his time and get the force out at 1. That's going to be 1 out. Coyotes need to put something together here now. Declan up to bat. That's going to be low and outside pitch. One ball, 1 out. Declan puts it in play. That's hit at the third baseman who makes the grab, but not able to get there in time. Declan is called safe. Looks like the coach wants to debate that call. He's maybe upset that we got the out at third after we debated it. So let's take a look. You can see that Declan's foot gets down well before that glove. So that's a pretty easy call. That one's much easier to call than that last one. But it looks like the umpire's got it right. He's going to be safe at 1. And that almost hits Josiah. Declan gets into second base. Here we go. Keep this rally going. Josiah swings, hits it, puts it in play. That's to the pitcher. Pitcher checks Declan. Decides to go 1. And looks like they get that out at first base. That's going to move Declan over to 3, but that's now 2 outs on the Coyotes. They need to score a lot of runs. Georgie swings, puts it in play. That's backhanded by the first baseman who steps on his bag, and that will end the inning. And it looks like that ends the game. Well, it was a good battle. Semifinal game, Martin Luther King 2025 for 9U. Heart and Hustle is going to advance forward and play against PFA for the championship round. Coyotes overall had a pretty good tournament. They would have liked to have come up with that win there, but going to have to call it an early day. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you made it this far in the video, appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I know video quality wasn't the greatest, and like I said, my first time doing one of these, so I'll improve as we go. Take care.